Welcome back to part 2 of my October book haul. In the last video, I went through quite a few books that I've picked up in October. I'm hopefully going to get through the rest, so I'm gonna yap a lot less at the beginning. But I bought an abnormally large amount of books this month, so let's hop to it. The first one I'm gonna do in this video is The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. It's got the beautiful sprayed edges. I have read this synopsis multiple times and I went back and forth about picking it up, but I ended up just doing it because of the price for 1 and 2. I'm slowly getting more into rom-coms thanks to Ali Hazelwood, so I actually think I'm really gonna like that. Book 2 is Ghost Camera from Darcy Coates. I think that's how you say her name. This was one of my half price books purchases, but it is a new book, so I didn't get it for as discounted of a price as their normal books. But again, I was just looking for some thriller and horror vibes for possibly the month of October, but in general, I'm trying to get more into horror and thriller as a genre. Next up was also a half price books purchase. I've heard pretty decent things about this. It is Hidden Pictures. I'm not gonna say his name because I'm probably gonna butcher it. I've heard some good things. Kind of leafing through it, I kind of like the style because it's got like images and like notes and stuff. So I thought I would give this a try. Maybe if I really, really like this, I will rebind it. If not, I may just either give it to a little free library or take it back to half price books. Yet another half priced book is Blood Will Tell by April Henry. I've read another book by her, The Girl I Used to Be, I believe. It was very good, and again, it's short. That one was a girl whose parents were murdered in the woods, and she was the only one who survived. But she doesn't remember who did it because she was a little kid. She moves back to her hometown, tries to solve her parents' murder. Very cool, very high stakes. So I'm excited to read another book by her. And again, it's shorter and it was $4. So I'm very excited. Hopefully that one's as good. Another half price books pick was The Darkest Minds. I've heard some things about this. I'm just kind of really intrigued to read the series based on the vibes. It's about like a disease that has infected most of the children. So hopefully I like that. And I can read the rest of the series. More half price books. I got Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Mainly, the reason I got this at half price books is because I was really unsure if I would like this book or not. So I was like, why not get it at like a discounted price instead of paying full price and not like it? So this one was on the ultra clearance rack at half price books. So I definitely got it. It's called The Lucky List by Rachel Lippincott. She is the same person who wrote 5 Feet Apart. I own that book. I never got around to reading it. Very upset. I need to. I feel like it's been a while since I tried to read it, so it's definitely worth going back to. But I read like the back and it's just like a to-do list, and I read the synopsis and it sounds cute. So very excited to read that. I think this is one of my last books from half price books. I got The Lost City of Souls. It is book 5 in the Mortal Instruments. That's the series. That's the name. I've just kind of been collecting these because again, I would like to read them. And this one seemed to be in pretty good condition. So I just had to nab that. And yet again, another not used book. So I paid more for it, but it was still at a discounted price. When the Moon Hatched by Sarah Parker. I've had a lot of this on my like For You page and everything. So I just finally decided to pick it up. So I guess we're gonna see if I like it. I do believe I need to do a part 3.